wait, I'm still muted. There we go. All right. Hello
All right.
and welcome
What's up?
to the Table Talk Otaku podcast,
You just say all right, Cobalt.
number 61. He didn't. Um, yeah, he could have completed the Matthew McConaughey. Anyways,
All right.
anyways, my name is Okami, or Christian, whatever you want to call me. I hail from a decent sized town in Pennsylvania, from a smaller town in Oklahoma. And I'm a Christian, which affects all my views.
I didn't have the volume up the stream, but I just realized you had Fuwamoko's Crazy Frog.
Yep.
Not a bad choice, actually.
No.
Mokoko goes too hard on that song, though.
That's why it's so good, though.
she gives it everything she had.
Yep. Well, who are you?
I am Patrick, and I just ate a corn dog. That's really all. I mean, I got nothing else to say. Oh, and tiramisu is pretty damn
How
good.
big was the corn dog?
It was just your normal Bar S Frank corn dog. And an air fryer, though. Also played Space Marine today. It was pretty fun. The first Space Marine for 2011.
I'm getting texts. Probably about work.
Devil no.
All right. And who are you, other person?
I'm Cobalt from the backwoods of Alabama. That's about it for today.
All right.
If we're gonna say all that, I'm from the wettest part of Mississippi.
Wettest part?
Yeah.
All right.
If you go by hurricane storm surges, we got wrecked by two major hurricanes, Camille and Katrina.
Oof. Well, what do we got to talk about today? I forgot already that I put in this morning.
I had to review myself earlier. I forgot again. Holidays. Ooh, we get to talk
Best
about what's her name in
holidays.
that song.
No, she's not included.
Yeah, but just the fact that that holiday has her singing a song for, doesn't it make it the best?
No.
It knocks it down a couple, huh?
Yeah, now that you remind me, it might that was going to be my number one, but it might not anymore.
You ruined Christmas.
Yeah. She ruined Christmas for me. All those years ago.
I don't think it's just because it happened all the years, but it's just subsequently happening every year since is what makes it so
This
bad.
is true.
If she compound interest.
If they would just stop playing it, it would go away.
Bring back Baby It's Cold Outside.
I disagree on that one too. Just plays Trans-Siberian Orchestra and everybody will be happy.
Nobody's gonna want to listen to that.
Everybody wants to listen to that.
No, because people get too hung up on a song having lyrics. They don't like instrumentals.
No, not in a grocery store when it plays thousands of times over. People do not care if it has lyrics.
You're only going to be there for 30 minutes anyway.
But I mean, you apparently haven't listened to a lot of Trans-Siberian Orchestra because I would say
had the whole album at one point.
Well, about 60% of their albums usually have lyrics.
Yeah, but not the most popular.
Well, no, but you're not playing the same ones over and over again.
Just put the album on loop, huh?
They have like 4 Christmas albums. Why not just do all 4 on loop? To where it goes through each one.
Well, it's also a thing. I don't know if they might have a contract disallowing their music to be broadcast, or at least certain songs.
They definitely don't, because Christmas Eve Sarajevo plays every Christmas.
Yeah, but playing on Christmas is one thing.
I mean, playing it plays at my work.
Okay.
So.
I just know I knew somebody got a tiffy over that shit one time. I was like, really?
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, selling albums is probably where they make a lot of their money.
Yeah. This is true. But regardless, Halloween. I don't know. I think it's lost it. We've lost Halloween. Maybe it's just because I don't have a kid. Or there.
It does seem like something more geared towards children.
I will
It's
say,
not.
I will say that there are some adults just way too excited for Halloween, and I don't understand.
Well, I can see two sides of that. The ones who like to do the cosplay and the ones who like to like people. There are people who like their favorite part of any holiday is being able to decorate.
I get that. I'm not saying anything against that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. It's a lot for one day. It's same with Christmas. Like, I guess there's the 12 days of Christmas, and most of the time you're traveling before and after Christmas for family. And there's multiple parties for that one, but Halloween is literally one day.
To be
That's it.
fair, I've seen people put up decorations like in the month of September for Halloween. They make a month and a half of it. They don't just do one day.
No, I get that. I'm saying that it's all like there's no parties or anything really happening the days before, unless it's work. I guess if there's work parties, but I don't
And
know.
some places just so that they're more like time aligned, they'll have their Halloween stuff on like the weekend before Halloween. Like local church does trunk or treat like the weekend before Halloween happens. So if people want to take their kids to a safe trick or treating
True.
environment, they can do that. We
Welcome
got
to
a fourth,
Fuji. Yep,
Mr. Fujimus.
we got a Shiori.
Your profile picture.
Hi.
Hi. Last time I heard of Shiori didn't sound like that.
I'd actually say he's pretty close, but for being the opposite
Hey guys.
opposite
Hey.
sex, he's pretty close.
Fuji,
So we're doing.
Okami saying you sound just like Shiori.
I don't sound like Shiori.
Say Shiorine.
The say it.
Shiori.
Yeah, see,
It's a
I'm
little
right.
off. The inflection is a little
All
different.
right. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a guy. That's why. That's what I'm saying.
You need to lower. You need to lower your testosterone.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Pump yourself full of estrogen. Apparently, that just.
Oh dear.
Oh, there he goes.
Killed him.
He went to go pump himself full of estrogen. Come back.
So, what about you and your Halloween extravagances, Cobalt?
Oh wow, that is loud. I didn't know that was loud.
He's
They're
I
back.
mean, I didn't really do anything.
Oh,
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
I can't join today. I've got errands.
Well, sir, it's how it happened.
Well, tell
Well,
Aaron
it's
to
nice.
leave. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good,
It's
bro.
all right.
Just it's a pleasure to have you for even if it's all like 2 minutes. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm. Here just for
Thank
the
you.
intro.
Bye.
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 But
Yeah.
oh wait, quick. Favorite holiday.
Huh?
Favorite holiday. What's your favorite holiday?
Favorite holiday? Um. On wait.
Like Christmas,
It's
Halloween.
gotta be Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas. He still gets presents probably.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Christmas.
All right. We'll see you.
Hey man.
Thank you. Bye.
Anyway,
And he's gone. But anyway, like he never happened. I
to be
bet
fair,
I don't
most-
know. I don't know what his tradition is. Going to KFC or Jollibee or whatever.
I would have liked if he would have said the 4th of July.
Really? I don't know.
I mean, think about it. You can feel the freedom across the ocean.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
gosh.
Maybe it's
Anyway,
just as I've gotten older. Holiday that I don't even know if I consider the 4th of July a holiday at this point. But
I get a day off for it.
at least for me, it's like I have to go to work and then I no you get a day off for it. Speak for yourself.
If I'm not on call, I do.
Yeah, and then after work, I am forced to go to some other house and watch fireworks and do nothing. It's like I would set them off, but at the same time, I don't know. It doesn't. It's just getting smell on me when I could be at home sleeping or something.
You don't like the smell of sulfur?
If I can't be a pyrotechnic, then no, not really.
I feel sorry for you, Okami.
I'm not a fan of just watching glowing lights. I'm sorry. I feel the freedom every day.
Well, it's
It's
also the barbecue.
yeah,
I don't know if y'all do that
that's
up
a
there.
you thing too.
I don't know if y'all do that up there.
I mean, if we do, it's usually somebody else doing it, or like it's not the full on barbecue. And also, we only have very little family up here, so it's not a big deal. I don't know. I can't set off big fireworks, otherwise,
Oh yeah, you got that
regulations up here.
special. Oh,
Yeah. And also, I will say that there's no, I don't know. I feel like I had the most fun with 4th of July whenever I was in like a youth group, like a bunch of kids, and they didn't
well,
really care if I threw M80s at everybody.
to be fair, most things are funner whenever you're a kid, especially with holidays.
Uh, true, not
A,
true.
a lot of holiday stuff as an adult is just more work. Like
Yeah,
as much as I like spending time with my family, like Christmas and Thanksgiving just mean I have to cook a lot.
yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I think for me, like I like Halloween. There's not as many kids anymore, so it's like there's not as many people actually knocking on my door or anything. There, like I had none this year, but I don't know. I'm not one for being uncomfortable in the clothing, so I don't cosplay or whatever.
Well, the thing is that the cosplay was the work. The work was to get the candy. The candy was the.
Hmm.
You could just show up at somebody's doorstep with no costume and they'll shoo you away.
Yeah, there's no tricks anymore. That's the problem. There's
Oh, now
only
you get
treats.
lawsuits when you do a trick.
I
When you do a trick
know.
on something.
That's why it's not as fun. There should be houses just TP'd all over the place.
I haven't seen like we don't see a lot of them, but we do see some TP houses and trees whenever we think whenever this time of year comes around. Not just because of that, because like football coming and stuff. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah, maybe I should do that. I should put like a sign outside of our door. It's okay to
Please
TP our
TP
house.
my house.
Like have fun.
It teaches good throwing control. You got to really get your wrist on
I
it.
mean, I wouldn't take it down. I don't know what the problem with toilet paper is.
Whenever a good rainstorm comes, you'll know.
It'll go away.
It will. Just mess around.
Yeah,
Unless they got like that quadruple ply shit. That stuff might stay for a minute.
yeah. All right. Well,
Use
I shall start my favorite holiday. Um, Probably Christmas, but honestly, it could be St. Patrick's Day.
oh,
I don't do anything special for it. I just like everyone wearing green and then looking strangely at people that don't.
yeah. Well, in the pinching.
I don't
I
pinch
would have just
people.
started that tradition.
Pack, don't go pinching people.
No, I don't assault people.
Yeah.
Now, St. Patrick's Day is definitely an interesting choice. I mean, do y'all get praise for it up there?
There is. I don't go to them.
Yeah.
That might be why I like it so much. There's nobody around. Work is like so slow, and most of the time we get to go home early, and then I get to lay down and do nothing.
Well, if the St.
So it's
Patrick's
a
Day
great day.
parades or anything like the ones down here, they throw like vegetables and stuff during the parade, so people don't need as much food.
True. I don't know. I don't like big
I mean,
crowds, so I'm definitely
people
not
giving
going
out
to the
food for the
parades.
holiday is pretty nice. Free ingredients to go home make some beef stew with,
Hmm.
or stir fried cabbage.
Yeah, Easter's fun, but I feel like that's a lot of work too.
Say your favorite holiday is Lent.
No, definitely not. I hate Lent. Lent is a cult holiday. I do
That's
not
funny.
believe in the cult.
Christmas wasn't Jesus' birthday.
It's not, but it's when we chose to celebrate it, so why not?
What about daylight savings time? Is that a holiday?
Kind of, not really.
I can't stand it though.
The only days I get off work are Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. So all the others I work, or it was a day off that I would have gotten anyway.
You probably expect me to say Mardi Gras is my favorite holiday, but I honestly don't participate in Mardi Gras, so it's not.
Do y'all get off for Mardi Gras?
Some places do. My company doesn't.
I was fixing to say I don't think it's a national holiday. So
The reason I don't care for it is there's there's two
he
kind of
just
parades that happen
hates
during Mardi
naked
Gras.
women. He absolutely no. Just kidding.
Mardi Gras isn't about naked women, but I
It,
digress.
well,
I was
it's the bead. I don't know. I
I
was
know, what I
making
was
a
about to say.
joke.
There's two sides of Mardi Gras. The day parades, which are meant for mostly for families, like kids to attend, and the night parades, which are more for adult things. And I don't go to either of them because one, I don't have any kids, and two, the not good night parades are nowhere near me. Not to mention they're an extremely crowded city, so I don't want to deal with the traffic and all that shit. Like I'd have to drive to New Orleans to go to a good night parade. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Now, if I had a bunch of people wanting to go, I might consider going, but I'm not going by myself to the New Orleans night parade. It's too much of a hassle. And you only get the nudity in places that have heavy drinking, like Bourbon Street. But any night parade is going to have a lot of adult activities.
Yep.
Anyway, I also got hit by a beer bottle at a parade.
So, what's your favorite?
Favorite. That's a tough one. I don't know if there's any. Martin Luther King Day. I get a day off of work.
That is weird.
Oh,
That's a weird
It's a
one.
day off of work where nothing's happening.
Yeah.
exactly.
Get to stay home and relax.
Well, no, what I was pointing out is weird that that's a national holiday. But yeah. When
Hmm.
are we getting our Charlie Kirk Day?
We're gonna get
Didn't
George
he say
Washington.
there was a Charlie Kirk Day or month or something?
They're talking about making a holiday for Charlie Kirk.
They
Whether that
should.
happens,
Oh.
favorite holiday though.
I'm up for more
Uh,
holidays.
I probably would say the Fourth of July. I mean, St. Patrick's Day is nice, but I don't really. I like St. Patrick's Day for the parades, but the drinking I don't participate in. So that's half. Most of the reason people celebrate that holiday, I don't participate. But Fourth of July is basically the same. It's you get fireworks if you want to. It's quiet and eat barbecue. I could get down with that. Plus the day off.
Yeah. Hey, you get a day off work. I don't. So good for you.
I mean, I'm there's a lot of like I'm gonna have to work this Thanksgiving because I'm on call that day. So it's just a matter of when it falls on the calendar. I'm pretty sure you could get 4th of July off and switch schedule.
Uh, I kind of have a set schedule, so it just depends.
Yeah.
Like Easter, I always get off, but I would have had that day off anyway.
Does
Cause
that at least give you a bonus pay for working on a holiday?
no, I work at a grocery store.
I mean, my company gives that. Like
Yeah,
most businesses, like if they make you work, if you have to work during a holiday, they at least give you some bonus.
well, but it's not a have to work. It's that's the day you're scheduled. Welcome back.
Got a Fuji.
Yeah, it's like if it was a forced holiday, then yeah, they would have to, but it's not a forced. It's you're scheduled this day, so you're coming in type thing.
Yeah, I don't.
At the other company I work for, it was if you're scheduled that day, you are forced to work it. So they did give you extra pay. But what about you, Cobalt? Favorite holiday?
I mean, any holiday that I get off work, honestly.
You don't have a specific one
Um,
you enjoy more than the others?
I mean, if I get to go see my family, Thanksgiving and Christmas are a little bit better. Just the food's better, and typically more than just my immediate family gets together. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Well, the reason I picked those is because those two holidays I ended up cooking the most for. So I somewhat look forward to them and somewhat regret seeing them come. I know I'm gonna be busy the whole damn day.
Yeah. I don't know. I even if I'm cooking, usually it's okay, but I gotta say I do miss Thanksgiving with my whole family because we would have chicken and dumplings, which is one of my favorite meals. But
It's a classic.
mm-hmm. I don't get that up here. But
Interesting enough, if you make the
you know,
dumplings with
Fuji,
olive oil, they turn green.
You can always just leave your like Discord on. You don't ever have to leave. We'll kick you out after the Discord's done. After the podcast is done. You know, jumping in and out. You don't have to do that. But
So half me wonder if it's connection causing.
it could be. Could not be. Ah, sorry, I was connecting my headset. Okay. Um, I'm trying to think of other holidays that like Memorial Day, sure, because my birthday's usually that weekend.
Oh.
But like, I don't know. I
Labor
guess
Day's nice because it always falls on a Monday, doesn't it?
Labor Day is not nice. I have to work that day.
Well, that's your problem.
I told you.
Just because you have to work that day doesn't make it a bad holiday.
It does, because it's supposed to be a day off for everybody, but we're all working.
Then you need to take it up with your place of employment. Don't take it up with us.
What do you mean? It's a grocery store. I'm not going to tell them not to, don't open on a holiday when people are buying a bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs, which is like, they probably get 1% of their business on those days in just one day.
I'll say if your main beef is to make you work during, that's not my problem.
Oh, that's going to be my main beef with anything. I mean, you could say my favorite holidays are Thursdays because I get off Thursdays. But
speaking of getting off for like birthdays and stuff,
I don't
my
get
company
off.
when I first started at this company, they had a policy where every employee's birthday they got that day off and got paid holiday pay. And then like 3 weeks after I started, they canceled that policy.
That's funny.
Disappointing.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. It'd be nice, but at the same time, no one expects it.
You're right. It's just heartbreaking to know I could have had it, but then it was just immediately taken away.
Yeah. I'd say yeah, I guess St. Patrick's Day. I'm trying to think of another holiday that is kind of lax and I don't have to go do stuff.
International Women's Day.
What?
International Women's Day.
No, I definitely have to work that day.
Arbor Day.
Father's Day. I wish I'm not a dad yet.
You get to celebrate your dad though.
True, we don't really. He's usually working because it's on a Sunday. He goes out of town on Sundays to work, or on the weekends. So usually we celebrate it during the week. All right, we'll move on. Father's Day would be one though. I'd have to. I don't know. Break my family apart to actually celebrate that on Sunday though. Move on to pet peeves of social interactions. This kind of came up as something that happened this week with the holidays, so it's kind of like a continuation. But a pet peeve of mine, and I didn't realize it until like it happened, was people saying people pointing out that no one's celebrating a holiday they love. It's like, well, now you're just making it worse for yourself. Like, no one, like, if people aren't celebrating the holiday, that's fine. Don't, I don't know, don't announce it to the world, and now you know you're out of place, and it makes us feel all out of place and weird.
How about holidays that take up an entire month, like literally, like they are a month long holiday.
Like what? Like Pride Month is what you're trying to talk about?
I mean, that's one of them.
And no one celebrates that.
Oh, there's people that celebrate it.
There are, but no one cares for them.
And technically, Mardi Gras, it's actually like a 3-day holiday around here, maybe even.
Yeah, I think that would be fun if you were in an area with it, but
Technically, Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday or just Tuesday.
Yeah,
but they just call the Sunday through Wednesday Mardi Gras as a whole 4-day celebration.
yeah. Cinco de Mayo's fun.
That's a good one too. I mean, I am technically part Spanish.
Is that a Spanish holiday or is it a Mexican?
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
Oh no, I
the
think
name is in Spanish.
I know. Is it a Mexican holiday though, not a Spanish one?
I'm pretty sure it is. No, I'm Mexican and Spanish.
Well, I get. I wasn't saying that. I was just saying I don't know which one it is because I know they don't have the same.
Just Latin Americans call it that.
No, it's Latinx.
No, nobody calls it that.
Well, I just did. So proven wrong.
1 second, I'm getting a phone.
He's getting a phone call. But yeah, like we had somebody where we had Halloween's on a Friday. We all had to work. There's one person that comes in and they're the only ones dressed up in a costume. And they're like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe y'all aren't celebrating." And it's like, one, celebrate what? Because Halloween is not a real holiday. But two, like, I'm not dressing up at work. I gotta just be here for 8 hours or more, most likely more. And I don't want to be uncomfortable the whole time. So, that's a pet peeve of mine of a social interaction. And then they're just sitting there, like, yelling at everybody that comes in that's not dressed up. I'm like, just celebrate what you want to. No one said anything about how you're the only one dressed up. Aren't you weird? But that's a pet peeve of social interaction there. And it happens at a lot of stuff. Like, just to point out, she's not one, the person is not one to celebrate Christmas. But she always points out how, like, why do we need a whole month for it? It's like, no one wants a whole month for it. It's just that's how people celebrate it. So it's a grocery store. We just go off what the people do. Halloween's only one day, so it's just one day that you can dress up. And one day where I wish they would change the music to Halloween music, which is like Monster Mash, and that's about it. But still, I'd rather hear that than all the other stuff we do every week. You got any pet peeves of social interaction there, Cobalt?
Uh, I don't know, man. I I get bored. What? Like people, it's just like people complaining about small stuff to me. Like I don't know a way to put it other than like civilian problems, man. um,
Yeah.
like I'll just be at work and I'm stuck there with whoever the customer is, and they always have something to complain about. I'm just like, dude, that is like the least annoying thing that I could possibly think of.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know.
This kind of it's gonna go into my hot take.
This past weekend we had or not weekend, but Friday, we had a job in an area where you couldn't have your cell phone for the duration of the job because the area that the job was in was a no cell phone, like no Bluetooth or anything area. And there were people complaining about it. I'm like, dude, it's like 4 hours or 8 hours of you working without a phone. Like it's not that serious.
Yeah, you can't live without a phone.
Yeah,
I will
it's
say
like
that is something like two people at our work have ruined it for everybody. Um, to where two people are constantly wearing AirPods and headphones and will not interact with the customers, and therefore no one at our work is allowed to wear AirPods or anything anymore. Which you wouldn't think is it's not that big of a deal. But at a grocery store, when there's nothing, literally nothing going on, no customers, because we're there, all hours of the day, and not all the customers are, we can't, listen to music. All we have to listen to the, whatever's on the radio, which is played 20 times already.
yeah.
Or we can, listen to whatever podcast or whatnot, because two people couldn't just leave one out and answer questions or something like that. Or one person complained that somebody was wearing AirPods and they couldn't. Stuff like that.
Well, it's like that with every job. There's something that people take advantage of. They're gonna ruin for everybody else. I know I've had that fair share with my company.
Yeah. All right, Pat, you're
Although,
back.
yeah, I'm back. I finished my phone call.
All right. What's a pet peeve of social interaction for you?
Well, mine's also kind of job specific, and it has to do with my a part of my job, which is I have to demonstrate equipment I set up at people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
And they got people who while I'm trying to demonstrate things, they'll interrupt me after after every part. For instance, like there's if I'm going over a home oxygen setup, there's about 8 to 9 different things I have to explain during the setup. And after I finish explaining one part, they'll ask, "Well, what's this?" And then and they'll do that repeatedly. And I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna go over it all. Just give me a second, please."
Yeah.
And then they'll keep doing. I'm like, "Just let me finish. If you got any questions, save for when I'm done, okay?" I have to tell
Hmm.
them that. I've had that happen quite a few times, pretty regularly, and it's pretty damn annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is one that I've mentioned before on the podcast. I think you were actually gone for this, Pat. I don't know why, but I know Cobalt was here. Um, but we talked about this before. People standing in walkways. I cannot stand that. And they're just talking to somebody, or they're like doing something that doesn't require them to stand in that walkway. Like, please just move. Let
Uh,
people through.
Most people here, if they realize they're blocking somebody, they'll move out the way.
Yeah, but I'm saying quit blocking it. Like, you know it's a walkway. You just walked down there. Why would you stop and block it? that's that's the thing I don't understand. Is like, yeah, if somebody comes up and asks, or if somebody comes up and is walking towards them, they'll move. It's like, why don't you just step out of the walkway first? And that would
Yeah, some people
solve
got bad social
all the
awareness.
problems. Yeah. And it's even worse when they're like in one of those like carts that drive, and
Not
it's
the
like a,
buggies.
yeah, the ones that the store provides.
Are you
It's
picking on the
even worse.
handicap?
They're not handicapped. They can walk. I mean, I understand like they could have like a handicap sticker or whatever, and they could need that scooter for when they're in the store. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying get it out of the walkway, man. It's not that hard.
Get in your lane. Don't block
Well,
the
just
hallway.
like if you're looking at the apples, pull up to the apples. Don't pull into the walkway where you're sideways with the apples and you can't even grab them and look. That's the strangest thing to me. I'll never
Maybe on
understand.
maybe on top of having a hard time driving, they're also walking. They're just bad drivers,
Oh,
and
but
that could
then
be a
they have,
situation.
but then they once they find that they want, they can all of a sudden drive to where they need to go
I don't
and
know.
grab it. So they just took 10 minutes to look at it from the walkway. I don't know. And then the people that meet others in the store, like, oh, I haven't seen you in a while. Okay, great. You greeted each other. If you're going to talk, move. Like, that's the
But then
stuff.
again, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen here at all, but like I said, most people, if they're gonna talk, they won't block the entire aisle. They'll move to one side. That way, people can still walk by them. In most cases around here, it's not like I go to the store every day, so I can't say that it's like it's always happened. Well, in my experience, most people, whenever they got that happen, they won't block the whole hallway. They'll at least make room for people to get by. And if they do they realize they're blocking, they'll move out the way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's common courtesy.
It's common courtesy that they continually do. That's the thing I don't understand. It's like if it continues to happen every time you're in the store, because it's always the same customers.
Well,
It's
then
never
they're the
somebody different.
problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They're the problem.
And then they look at you weird, like, oh man, I can't believe you made us move like 2 feet to the left. How dare you?
I mean, my biggest beef with social interactions is the people who legit road rage. I mean, for being honest,
You actually look at people when you drive? I don't.
no,
You don't have to look at them to tell they're road raging. It's
I've
pretty
seen people
obvious.
legit
Eh,
act a fool in traffic because they got, and then there's all the videos of people like getting pulled over, which are so cathartic. You get to see somebody being an ass and then get pulled over immediately. It's the perfect amount of karma.
yeah. Good for you.
But yeah, that
I
I guess you can
pass.
call it social interaction. It's like that's just fucking immature. First of
Yeah. Well, usually, if somebody's mad at me, they're already 20 miles behind me
all,
at that point. So I am not a slow guy. So the only time somebody can road rage at me is if they're going faster than I am, and at that point they're at least hitting 80 or 90, so they're gonna get pulled over.
I'm limited to how fast I can drive in my work van. Like the highest I can go is 75, and I'll start getting like my boss will start getting notifications that I'm speeding and shit.
Hmm.
So I'll be in a situation
Yeah,
where I'm passing slower traffic, but if I see cars come up behind me, I'll get over so they can pass me and get back in the left lane and pass up traffic. So
So you're
I
one of
try
the
my best to
nice
be
ones.
courteous.
Yep,
I
you're
try
one
my
of the
best to be
nice ones.
courteous.
I hate truckers
yeah.
that do
The
that.
problem that I'll run into with that kind of stuff, Pat, is like somebody will be doing 5 under. So you pull up and start to pass them, and then they start to match your speed as you speed up.
That's
Hmm.
just somebody being an ass.
Well,
And then,
I don't think it's conscious sometimes.
yeah, a lot of times it isn't. So, like, then you'll slow down, try to get back in behind them because now they're going speed you want to go at,
Hmm.
and they start slowing down too. Like, at that point, I just slow down a little bit more and then slam on the accelerator and roar past them.
Yeah.
Having a work truck is nice in that regard. But
um,
I swear, like, I had somebody doing that to me one day, and I did that, and the person behind me was like losing their shit. I'm like, I'm in a work truck, man. Like, I can only go so fast.
look,
And this guy
Yeah.
over here is playing
Chicken.
games in the slow lane.
yeah, fucking. I had a situation where like I was the closest thing I had to road rage was me being petty while driving. This I was driving down a like a 2 lane highway, only one lane going one in each direction. Um, and the speed limit on this road was 55, but it was also like 9 o'clock at night, pitch black and raining. Roads are wet, so I was going 55 because it's not safe. The road has a lot of turns, and I could easily lose control. And especially in my work van, it's not exactly got the best handling of anything I've ever been in. But this fucking guy, I could tell he was in a Dodge because of the lights. Some kind of Dodge sports car gets right on my ass, brights on for like 2 miles. I actually slowed down more because I was like, fine, if we get to we can pass, I hope he fucking does. So I slowed down to 40 with him stuck behind me if he's gonna ride my ass like that.
I'm surprised he didn't just pass you as soon as he saw there were no cars.
He couldn't because one, traffic kept coming, and two, a lot of looping big turns. So they got a lot of no pass lane. Like when
Well,
you see
yeah,
two
but
solid
I
lines, you
was
can't pass in
That
that.
I was saying that people don't care about the two solid lines, but that's
In that road, you do because if
yeah,
something comes out, you're not gonna have time to react to it. You're gonna die.
yeah. Well, he's the
But
smartest dumb person I've ever met.
I really don't appreciate when somebody rides my ass like that, especially on a night where the traffic's wet road and a super curvy with very steep lanes. By the way, like they curve when you go around them, so shit can really happen. He's gonna ride my ass with his brights on. I was not having it.
Hmm.
I was being petty that day.
I don't understand the brights thing. I honestly, when there's any car either going in my lane or behind me, even sometimes, or even car 2 miles that I can see down the road, I never have my brights on. But I guess it's open road here, so it's not as bad.
Yeah, some places while
Yeah,
we
I'll
don't
run
have.
into that sometimes. Like, so, you can see a car coming like 2 miles away, and they've
Yeah,
got their brights on, and they don't turn it off until they get
That's
like until they've already blinded you for like a solid 10 seconds. Like, come
yeah.
on, man.
yeah. And
Well,
look,
they're automatic. That's the
no,
problem.
not
Yes,
brights.
My
You can
wife,
turn the
that
no,
brights
my
off.
wife's are automatic. The brights are. They
yeah,
come
it's
on
like
and.
people just ride the automatic brights, and
Hmm.
it'll still just like destroy you.
Yep.
well before it turns itself off.
Yep.
LED lights.
LED lights are even worse, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things of I just car things I usually don't have as much problem with, even with ragers. The only ragers I met were in the city, and they were going the wrong direction down a one-way street, and I would not let them pass. So that, at that point, I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm in a giant van, and this is a one-way street. I don't care how much you need to go this way. I cannot. I literally can't turn, so you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
It's actually, it's actually a problem with my van when it comes to the lights thing. Even though I usually is on, I see a car, I turn my brights off because my van's so high. It looks like my brights are on because they're shining right in people's eyes. So they flash me, think my brights. I'm like, they're already off. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can. You can turn off your lights completely.
Yeah, and then watch everybody shit themselves. But yes, the whole brights thing coming right. Yeah, I'll be flashing people that like, please turn your brights off. Like they get so bad that I literally can't see the road in front of me. It's because the brights are so bright. It's like you're trying to fucking cause an accident.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of it is just the automatic lights because they can't detect a car, and so or they can't. I don't know what it's detecting on the automatics, but like my wife uses them, and I've tried them before, and I'm like, okay, this is taking way too long to turn off.
Yeah,
They're
I'd honestly disable the automatic brights if that was the case, because there ain't no way that somebody needs to have automatic bright lights, especially when something like that can cause an accident.
mm-hmm.
That's unacceptable.
Well, if there's a hill, especially because you can see the
Oh yeah.
lights on the other side of the hill, but the brights can't detect it. The lights can't.
Mm-hmm.
So they're a lot of times they like just stay on until like the person rolls over the hill, and then at that point they're completely blinded.
Yeah,
But
especially if the roads are wet or just any kind of wet, because then the light's gonna reflect off the road too and double blind.
sounds like you've had some bad experiences with wet
I
roads.
I do drive a lot.
Because I have not, but I have not ever. I don't
I've
know. I stay
I've
away
also had to
from
work.
people whenever I see them not driving well. So
We're in any weather condition kind of company, except for when it snowed down here because they realized that would just cause accidents.
yeah.
Nobody down here is used to deal when we had our first blizzard since ever on my area, so
Mm-hmm.
they actually shut our company down for 2 days.
I still had to drive during that.
My condolences. I hope you had snow chains.
I did not, but I'm good. Like my truck, rear wheel drive. It has 4-wheel drive. I didn't need it, and I lived in Washington for freaking 7 years, so ice roads are nothing new.
I can imagine. You got experience.
Yeah.
The only problem is when other people on the road like don't feel you have to give everyone a lot of extra space.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why our company probably shut down for those 3 days, 2 days, because they probably didn't trust anybody else on the road. Not saying it does.
Yeah.
And we
Like
got a bunch of bad drivers too. We ain't got a perfect score for everybody.
when I lived in Oklahoma, if there was any snow on the ground, it was like hell trying to drive. People did not know what they were doing. Like people going like there's not hills or mountains in Oklahoma, but there's uh what's that? Not inclines. What's the other one
Slopes.
where it goes down? A
Slopes.
decline? Is it is it a
Yeah.
decline?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, there are
Yeah, we got
declines, and people
incline,
are
decline. Just depends on which way you're going.
yeah, people are putting on their brakes, and I'm just like shaking my head the whole time, trying not to run into them. Like that is the stupidest thing to do during a snow or ice. And I
Yeah,
was
Oh
probably just have
yeah.
to start skidding.
yeah.
I know. The third day we still had a lot of snow and ice on the ground, and I missed the message saying don't come in until 10 o'clock, so that the rest of the ice would have time to thaw. So I did hit a couple patches where my van slid for like 5 to 6 feet,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, instead of like hitting the brakes, I would just slightly correct the turn and get back on track. But yeah, it's still a butthole pucker moment when you feel all your traction cut loose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fuji,
yeah.
you got to go up the mountains to find snow where you are.
But
There are
Yeah,
there are a few
I had
mountains that do have snow.
when I lived in Washington, there was one day. So I lived at the bottom of a hill. Like if you there was a U-shaped road. If you went left, it was a little bit steeper, but sometimes that meant not as much ice formed on that side. And if you went right, it was a little bit less steep. It was uphill both ways. So like I would always try left first just because there usually wasn't much ice that direction. So
Mm-hmm.
but I went up the left side and I got like maybe 70% of the way up before I realized my truck had no traction. And I was about to start sliding, and I looked behind me, and there was no one there because everything was shut down except for the military base, of course.
of course.
So I'm just like pull a J turn in the middle of the street, coast down, and like just glide up the other side of the hill in the other direction. Like, well, we made it. It wasn't pretty,
Yeah.
but we made it.
Yeah, I drifted in Oklahoma once from ice. But I did it so well. I caught my
Deja
lane.
vu.
Yeah, like I was coming out of a parking lot and literally felt saw the black I mean like I thought it was black ice, but I wasn't certain. And as soon as I hit it, I realized, okay, this is black ice, and my car started, losing all of its traction. And luckily, I knew how to just turn it correctly, and so I got to the position I wanted, and then I just let it slide in its in place in the lane, and went perfectly straight after that. But I don't know, people in Oklahoma, they they're not good drivers when it comes to any weather, which is hilarious since it's Tornado Alley. Um, and if there's any rain, I would just suggest staying off the road because of other people, not because of you. But
Baby, it's cold outside.
it's not cold outside. It's it's 60. There's sunshine, yet you're still getting pelted with rain. Um, that's how Oklahoma most of the time is. Sun showers. But this kind of goes a little bit the pet peeves of social interactions with my hot take of this week. Stating things as fact because a majority do is wrong, and I absolutely hate it. And I put in parentheses,
Oh,
not exactly what you think, because I figured most people, when they hear me say that, would be like uh, the Big Bang Theory or whatever. But no, I'm actually talking about seasons. Will people stop yelling at the top of their lungs? I can't stand this cold weather. I love it. Please, for the love of God, I love cold. I love
did you?
snow. I love everything to do with it. It's not just you. I mean, it's not just and it's not just me, but like it's you're the one with the problem. Just
No,
I don't.
I get that problem a lot here because look, we get if you put all the hours and days together, we get maybe 2 to 3 weeks of cold weather for the entire year.
Yeah.
It's not even a full month. And I tell people they're like, I can't stay in the cold. I wish it to get hot. We have a 90% hot year. Like,
Mm-hmm.
can we just enjoy a little bit of cold weather? There's no mosquitoes. You're not sweating. Put some extra clothes on. Stop complaining. Please, I'm begging you. Just enjoy the cool, just a little bit we got. I can't stand being cold. Oh.
Yeah. No, I get it. If you don't like the cold, you can state you don't like the cold, but it's literally, maybe it's a lot to do with me working at a grocery store too, but it's like everybody that comes up, oh man, I can't wait for spring and summer again. And it's like, I can. I actually wish it would stay below 20 all the time.
pollen,
And then it's like they're
the
appalled.
moisture.
They're appalled when they hear that. I'm like, go to Florida. Go someplace where there is no cold.
If you don't like it,
Yeah.
leave. We don't need
Well,
you
they
here.
can. And that's what I don't understand. It's like, I can't. I don't have the money to. Y'all definitely do. I see you in your, you know, Cadillac that you bought with your Social Security money.
Fuji said they need to move to the Philippines.
Yeah, go to the Philippines. Hey, there you go. They could sell their car and live in the Philippines for probably 20 years because
For the rest of their life.
they'd be set for life in the Philippines just by selling a car. That might be my plan if we ever are financially not stable, just sell our house and our cars and go to the Philippines. Live like
I mean, it's a
kings, man.
plan.
Live like kings.
I'm not gonna say it's a good plan, but it's definitely a plan.
We could probably rent Manny Pacquiao's place if we did that.
I mean,
Trust me, everything is like really. Like I was surprised at how cheap things were there.
I mean, if the way things are going, your house may be worth $500,000 in the next few years anyway.
Yeah, I mean our house is already, I think, 20% more than what we bought it for.
Damn.
And if I fix a couple things, it'll definitely be about 30 to 40% more, and it wouldn't cost me that much to fix them. It's just it doesn't hurt us at all, so we don't really care. Like I have a sub pump that doesn't work in our basement, but it doesn't ever flood, so we don't really mess with that.
Fuji's
Oh, Fuji, we could. I mean, we own a house, so if we sold that, we could probably buy a mansion in the Philippines with how much money that would give us.
Not prying, but you got a mortgage, right?
Yeah.
How much was the mortgage on your house?
Are you talking about the monthly
The
payment?
total.
The
Yeah. Well, the monthly payment is probably enough to give Fuji an idea how much it costs.
Yeah, the monthly payment is right now $653.
That's actually not that bad.
No, it's not. It's I mean, people don't realize, but mortgages on houses are less than renting. It's just you have to pay for all the utilities too. So honestly, most places that you rent from here make you pay the utilities anyway. So it's actually cheaper to buy a house. They just don't want to mess with all the insurance, which is understandable.
$653 would be 38,435 Filipino pesos.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah,
I know you can get a lot of things for half price over there too, like at least half price that you would in America.
Yeah, like we bought the house. I mean, we had a down payment and stuff, but we bought the house at the price of $77,000. So, or 78,000, which is for our house not bad. Like you've been here, Pat.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
I've been there.
Yeah,
you got a basement and everything.
No, everyone has a basement up here, but yeah.
I don't know how you got the wash machine and dryer upstairs, but
we didn't. I had Lowe's do that for us.
I love
giant Mexican guys. One that was like 60 years old, but he was still a giant. Giant not as in tall, but giant as in muscles. So
whenever I got my 21 and a half square foot deep freezer brought here, the Lowe's delivered it. Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to do it myself.
Yeah, Lowe's I mean, we weren't
Those
gonna.
moves.
It was free, so I wasn't gonna put it in. I definitely wasn't gonna bring it up. Me and my dad probably could. One of us would have died, but still,
Worthy sacrifice.
no.
Hope
But
you got a will.
they had to lift it over our railing.
Oh God. Yeah, no, as soon as I saw you stairs, I'm like, how the hell?
Yeah. It actually fit up the staircase just fine. It was more
Trying to get
the
it past that railing.
yeah. They just had to lift it above the railing and then bring it over it.
It's a sharp turn right at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again, I was helping my friends move yesterday, and they both have they both do some homework stuff, and they have wood top desks that are very nice, but the lower for it's got to adjust. We get to adjust the height and everything, but both have even if you take it apart, both parts are heavy, both parts are awkward. So having to get those up the stairs at a 45-degree turn too, oof, it was a pain in the ass.
I bet.
But and something else I forgot what were we talking about?
It was originally my thing of people saying they hate the weather.
Oh, that too. Yeah, I don't like. I can kind of understand complaining about the heat because you can only take off so many clothes before it becomes a crime. Can't all you can do when the heat comes is you can suffer. That's it.
But I guess my big thing is with it is when it's hot, I don't complain. Like I just know it's hot.
Oh,
I don't say to everybody that I meet, "Oh man, I really wish this hot weather would end and we could get to winter already." Even though that's what I'm thinking, because I hate summer and spring.
how about y'all in Alabama and Cobalt? Because I know around here everybody's like, "Woo, man, it's hot." That's what you hear from most everybody.
Yeah, I mean people say it's hot here too.
I also make a point to say whatever because I don't know what to say when you say bye to people when you deliver home health equipment, especially considering the context of this situation. So I'm just tell people like enjoy the nice weather while it lasts. Like usually when it's not raining, I'll say that. Even if it's hot, I'll say enjoy the nice weather.
Dude, I'd want you to say that when it was raining. I like chlorine. I like the snow.
Well, I tell people when it's raining or have bad weather, y'all stay safe.
Mm-hmm. I think I would like as people complain about like Seattle and stuff like that, how it rains every single day. Like people did that in the Philippines too. Whenever I was there, it's like I can't. It rains every 3 p.m. at 3 p.m. like on the dot. Like for some reason, there's just like a 30-minute rain, and people were just like, "Oh man, I can't believe this. It's horrible. This little rain." And I'm like, that was like my favorite part of the day.
Travis.
I don't know.
Well,
Just that solar
the pro-
panels.
the problem with the rain here is sometimes it doesn't make it cooler. It only makes it hotter.
True. Humidity.
Humidity's
I don't know. It's
because there's
raining here
also
now.
we get a lot of scattered showers. So the sun will be out for most of the day, so the ground's hot. It rains for 5 to 10 minutes, and now there's steam. You can see the steam coming off the ground. So
Yeah, I
I
didn't
don't want
like
to go
that.
back outside.
I didn't like that about Texas. Oklahoma, there was at least enough moisture around to where it wouldn't steam. But Texas, it was so dry.
Do you care
Yep.
about the weather at all, Cobalt?
Uh, not that much. Like I don't work outside very much, so
I don't know. I just want people to stop complaining about cold cold months and saying how they hate it. It's like, okay, move, leave. That's why I moved up here. I like the cold. And I wish y'all would stop having hot months. That's what I left my area for.
Yeah. I mean, hot's like 86 degrees, though, right?
They got 100.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did. This past year we hit 101.
How often?
It was like 2 or 3 days.
I'm not devaluating the fact that y'all get 100-degree weather days. It's just we get 100-degree weather months.
Yeah, that's why I
Especially
left.
August.
I didn't want it that.
It really sucks.
Yes, I know.
I'd kill for just 3 days of 100-degree weather, and the rest of the year like 90s or lower.
I would kill for below 50 at all times.
Oh God, yes.
Yes,
Dude, I'd set up for 75 to 65-degree weather the entire year.
Boo. It's too hot.
That'd be fine.
Too hot.
I could deal with a little heat.
Too hot. Wouldn't you get colds if hot weather than cold weather, like sudden change? Well, if the weather stays the same, Fuji, then no. If the weather changes constantly, yes, you get allergies.
The
But
thing is,
not really colds. That colds aren't that big of a thing. I think that's more just people complaining about allergies and saying they have a cold.
ugh, skin allergy.
No, not really skin allergies, like head, like sinus allergies. Yeah.
Hey, people are people. You can't change how they feel.
Yeah, there's no. I don't know if like I have you met somebody who's actually gotten a cold?
I had one recently.
Like that was the diagnosis.
I didn't go to the doctor,
Okay.
but I, wa-
Well, that
I had cold symptoms, so I called it a cold.
yeah. See, like I've met a couple people that like had actual colds. Like they went to the doctor, that was the diagnosis, and they were out for like a week because they were trying to get over it.
Dude, I'm not going to the doctor because my nose is running.
Well,
That's
not necessarily just a cold. That could just be
I know.
allergies.
It could be the flu. It could be
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah.
It could be a lot of things.
I'm just saying that there is a big difference between an actual cold and just allergies. And most people have just allergies.
No, this
Because
wasn't allergies.
yeah, because if you get over it within a day without any real medication, I don't know if that's an actual cold.
I
Because
started feeling symptoms like Sunday night or Monday, and they got the worst Tuesday and Wednesday, and by Thursday or Friday, I was almost over it completely.
yeah, I'd say okay, you're pretty close to a cold, if not
Yeah.
an actual cold, and you probably took medicine the whole time, right?
I took some
Nyquil,
some sinus
Dayquil, or whatever.
congestion,
Yeah,
sinus congestion medicine because it's mostly sinus and fever.
yeah, you're younger, so you can just get through it. But like old people who actually get colds, they can actually die from those. Those things
Well,
are
without a
not.
doubt,
Those things
respiratory
are.
issues are a big thing.
Yeah,
Dude,
those things
I
are
work in
nothing to be
hospice.
trifled with.
To
So
put to the matter of fact, those days where I knew I was sick, I wore a mask for every stop that I went to because I didn't want to risk somebody else getting sick.
yeah, but that's the thing is, I would say most people in my area do not get colds. When they say they have one, it's just allergies. They're not really. They're not like fighting it every day. It's just they woke up with a stuffy nose from all the pollen
Now
going around.
we'll legit get bugs going around this time of year because the pollen ain't so bad, but everybody gets sick like on a weekly basis because something's going around, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody at one point everybody gets it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a big pet peeve of mine and something I wish people would stop saying when they don't know the people they're talking to. Like I'll help a customer and be like, "Man, can't wait for this weather in, huh?" And a lot of times I'll reply, "No, I actually love it. Actually, I'd prefer it if it was, below 20." And
Well,
it's just the
I understand though in your situation. Here it's kind of reversed because they got more hot weather than cold, so most people like the cold weather because it's a break from the heat. But you get those people, a few of them who are like, "Ugh, can't stand cold weather." Your situation, it's cooler most of the year, so they probably look forward to the heat.
But no, it's not cooler most of the year. That's the
It's
thing that
it's
bothers
cooler
me.
than
It's
I'd
like,
say on average you're probably cooler than most places. So when it gets really cold, they don't like it. Not to
okay,
mention the ice on the roads.
good. Okay, here I'm saying above 60 degrees is about 9 months out of the year.
Okay,
Yeah, I want it below 30.
60 is pretty low.
I want it below 30.
Yeah, and people who already again because also cold weather for you is probably more likely to have icy roads. We don't get that much.
No, like right now, people complain, and it's not even below 60.
Well, that's just
Yeah, I'm
what is
just
it? What
like,
is
I'm
what?
like, what do you mean you want it warmer? Like, dude, it's like 64. What's wrong with this weather?
Well, that's not. It's like people who have curly hair want straight hair, and people who have straight hair want curly hair. People always want what they don't have, and they
Yeah.
want people. Some people prefer
Well, but
hot
then
areas. They
yeah,
just don't.
yeah.
They
But
just
then
don't
I
live
hear
there.
them
Like
complain when it's hot
they
too.
would they would want to live in Florida, but they like you can't move.
Oh, they can. The people that make these
A
comments.
very specific person.
No, no, no. Yes, yes, and no. But you got to realize I live in a suburb community that's fairly rich, so it's like every customer I meet. So it's
I
not.
didn't look that rich when I was there.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Saxonburg, the place where I work, is a very rich area.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. It doesn't look like it, but it is like because most of the people that live out here with the nicer houses, they actually work in
Saying
Pittsburgh. They're actually
your
like the big bosses.
I said
So,
your place felt more rustic than that than
but
what you're
my place
describing.
was Butler, not
Yeah.
Saxonburg, where I work. Butler is a bigger town, so yes, we do have smaller income people in Butler. So, but Saxonburg, no, it's a well-off town.
All the old shops on Main Street,
It's a Hallmark Channel town, literally.
right? Oh,
They have
how's
a
that?
what?
So how's that D&D place doing that we visited?
I haven't been there, so I don't know.
They're
Why?
painting that big ass mural.
Yeah, why would I? Why would I go?
Curious.
I've been inside, but I haven't. Like you went inside too,
Yeah.
so
I sent pictures to my friends, and they were that one guy immediately asked, "Where are you at?" Pennsylvania, son of a bitch.
yeah.
He wanted to go.
Yeah. It's not me. I'm not a social person, so I wouldn't do that. Now, if somebody invited me, I'd try it out, but no, I'm not a fan. I don't know. Even with D&D, I'd rather just play online. It's it's funner to me, more fun.
I mean, it's a lot of people who I know actually prefer playing in person. They don't they would play online, but they rather roll the dice themselves.
Yeah, I know. Like my brother-in-law and them and the people that I used to play with are the same way. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't see the point. It's just spending money and gas and stuff to do the same thing I could do at home, and probably have more fun because I can think and do random stuff, look up things as I'm playing online instead of standing there with a book that I have to read every time I want to do something.
You like getting that D&D Beyond?
I like looking at every rule I can all the time. I don't like being able to, I don't like having to sit there and go through a 20-page paper and not find the thing I wanted and then realizing it was on a different page. But at the same time, if I was in a group that like LARPed or something, I might enjoy it a bit more. It's just sitting around a table rolling die. I like I said, maybe it's just me. I don't see what's different about doing that online.
I'd 100% buy like a cloak or something.
I mean, those things are
Yep.
coming back.
True.
Nah, it would definitely be a little bit less fun, I think, in person.
You like sleep?
I mean, we've had some pretty good online sessions. To be fair, like they were just pretty fun, and y'all role played a lot. Like,
Yeah. I feel like I can get into it more online. In person, it feels weird when you like actually get into it. But maybe
we'll
for
have to get
some
some.
people it doesn't.
We'll have to get some artwork of your characters to be on screen so we can see that.
Yeah. Um. All right. Well, I guess we can hit recommendations. You're awkward in person. We know Fuji. We've seen you on Facebook. Um.
Yeah, I've been all over your Facebook. It's pretty bad.
No, I'm awkward in person. Well, I don't know. Pat, am I awkward in person? You've met me.
Nah, I think we kind of mesh well together. Like we're on the same wavelength.
Except for
So
when you wanted to
if
go
you're
out and do things, and I was like, nah, let's
well,
just stay home.
that's just me. That if you were here, I'd be the same way. I only wanted to go out because it's somewhere I'd never been before. Normally, I'm
Yeah.
like, I'll just stay home.
Well, but then we went, like, me and Ange have gone places, and I'm like, man, me and Pat should have gone here.
You son of a bitch.
Like that ramen place we tried, you would have
Oh my
loved
God,
it.
it was
Oh,
like ramen.
you would have loved it. And it had a Japanese steakhouse right beside it too.
I was just talking to Osh yesterday with our friend Somnion about the last time we had ramen, and I'm like, dude, was it the time even the home and the like the instant ramen and stuff? I was like, was it the last time we had ramen? We went to a local restaurant. They had $13 bowl of ramen. It was pretty damn good. Kind of want to go
Yeah.
back and get another one.
Oh man, the place here, like the ramen, I want to say it was $14, but it's authentic. Like it's
Yeah.
you get everything.
Oh no, this
So,
one had the Naruto's and
yep.
the pork belly that's been barbecued and shit is really.
Hmm. And then they had takoyaki. I get that every time.
Ooh.
Ange isn't a big fan, but I like it.
Yeah, because it's got. I
Well, no, because it's got a weird sauce on it, and I will admit it tastes weird. It's an acquired taste, but I, for some reason, have that.
takoyaki sauce ain't that bad. It's the same sauce you use to make yakisoba.
Yeah, she hasn't had either of those.
But I've made both of them but around here I can't really get octopus, so I had to use I had to cook shrimp and use that for the stuffing for the takoyaki. So it's more like ebiyaki.
We had Sam.
I mean, no, not takoyaki.
I don't know how to say this one completely. Sam Upsel. Sam Upsel. What is this? A popular Korean dish, thick sliced pork belly. Oh, I've seen this. We actually, I believe, have a place that serves this up here, but we have not been there yet. Oh yeah, you mean Korean barbecue? That's just what it's called here. I thought you meant like the actual dish, but yeah, we have a Korean barbecue. We haven't been to it yet. I can't convince people to go with me. They're like, why would I want to go and cook my own meat? It's like, well, I guess also for $100, that's a little much. But you would have liked it, Pat. I could have brought you there if I had known about it beforehand.
Would have been nice.
Well, there are places I didn't know about until I started working down in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh no, I get that too because there's a lot of places I learned about. So anytime I change areas, I'm like, I didn't know we had this.
Yeah. Like, so now I know there's a whole other district of Pittsburgh that I can get to without going into the city. And let's just say there's like a ton of stuff there. There's a Qdoba, which I didn't even know we had up here. Which is, if people didn't know, that's a better Chipotle. I will die on that hill.
I've never had Chipotle.
Yeah, it's just a burrito place, but Qdoba instead of just the like Qdoba has less options for meat, but they have more options for sauces. And so it's way better because the sauces are the best thing. And I also get barbacoa, which every Mexican place has. But but yeah, there's a nice there's like 5 to 10 different ramen places. There's a whole Japanese steakhouse and fish place that I didn't know about on the south side of Pittsburgh. Yep, and then there's like a little outlet mall that has the Ichiban Steakhouse and the Zen Ramen that we went to. It's pretty good. Things you learn when you drive around, but I did it on somebody else's dime, so good.
Yeah, it's always a good feeling. Now, did you have you drove a work vehicle?
Yeah.
That's even better.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't go to those places in a work vehicle, but I saw them and saw how
Found
to
them
get
cool.
to them. Yeah.
Like for a while I was getting I'd get this like a takeout portion of this fried rice of Bogalusa, Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
because they got this little hole in the wall like gas station that served food, and they made a fried rice that had Cajun seasonings in it. It was really good. My dad liked it, so I'd pick up a large portion. I'd bring it home. We'll have it for a side dish with dinner and stuff.
Yeah. Like the, I mean, I'm glad we got to try Tawada Thai when you came up because maybe I can convince Ange to try it with me. No, since
That's the place we got the curry from, right?
yeah, yeah, I love curry, but I gotta convince her to eat it. So
You might want to try get some of that what's it called? It's the golden curry, and Japanese curry is kind of like stew, like you put potatoes, carrots, and stuff in it. So some people prefer that over other nationality
yeah,
curry. So she might like that instead of if you want to just start off with as an introductory to curry. I had some people who never had curry before. They ate that like I made a pot of golden carrot with golden curry roux, and they're like, "This shit's really good." They're like, "Yeah, you should try it."
mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's go to recommendations.
Hmm.
Y'all have any this week?
I'm kind of not sure what I want to recommend. I could recommend the game I played today.
Warhammer.
Yep, the first Space Marine from 2011. It's a pretty fun game. I played on hard mode just because I figured it'd probably be too easy to play it on normal. It does offer more of a challenge, but you end up being rather it's not so much a shooting game. You kind of do melee more than you do shooting, but you can probably you do a decent amount of gunplay in it. It is a fun game, and just the ridiculousness of Space Marine shit is pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And since it's the what 14-year-old prequel, it's not expensive. Even if you bought it off sale, it's gonna be pretty cheap. Oh yeah, right.
You can get it off
I
Steam.
think that it's actually like it is the anniversary edition, so it's $40. But I got it on sale for like 20, or even
$40.
or maybe even less than that.
Mm-hmm. Warhammer Space Marine Anniversary Edition. All right. Boom. Cobalt, you got one?
Uh, I'm not right now.
No recommendation today. All right.
No books, no manga.
Do. See if I can scroll down to mine here. I had it, but then I forgot. I thought it was Kotora-san, but I did that last week. Oh, what? They have Little Nemo on Crunchyroll. I didn't know that. That thing gave
Little
me
Nemo?
nightmares when I was a kid.
Was it the shark? Was it
What?
the abduction?
That's the one where he goes like the clown world or whatever.
No.
But I watched that when I was like little, like 4 years old, and for some reason I was so scared. Yet I would ask my mom to watch it all the time, and my sister hated it. Maybe that's why I was just being a brat.
When you were younger, did you watch The Dark Crystal?
I don't remember what that is. Is that the one with the unicorn?
No, it's where this little humanoid creature is like some destined person to save the world from the Skeksis. These like bird-like monster-looking guys, and
I'd
it's a
have to
it's
see
an
what the.
it's an
Oh, here
old
we go.
Jim Henson movie because it's all done with puppets and shit.
Mm,
And the Skeksis were
probably
fucking
not.
creepy. And a lot of shit in that movie was fucking creepy.
Probably not then.
Wasn't no damn kids movie. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, Little Nemo has some very scary stuff. Wait, have I recommended this before? Let me see. I have. That's stupid. Dang it. That was my recommendation, and then I didn't look it up. Well, that stinks. I was going to recommend Red Data Girl, but it would be twice now.
Data Girl.
Red Data Girl's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I really didn't think you would like that one.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a little bit of everything. I think
I'll
I watched it a long time ago, though.
I'll recommend a kind of chill one that hasn't been like it got some traction when it first came out, but it definitely needs more people to watch it nowadays, and that is Flying Witch.
Flying Witch.
Yep, kind of a slice of life anime with a witch that
Isn't that really
returns.
slow-paced one, like in the
Yeah,
countryside where she goes. Oh yeah, I seen that one.
yeah, she pulls out the like screaming. What are those things called?
Mandragores.
Yeah, Mandrake.
Mandragore.
And it actually screamed. It was like the first time I was like, wait, that's an actual like. Seems like a real telling of what those would sound like. So there you go, Flying Witch. Fuji, you got one? I'm assuming it's in mute chat if you did. Nope. Oh, you're typing now. Fuji is typing. Surrounded on Steam. Is that how you spell it? Or did you spell it wrong? I found it. You spelled it wrong.
Surrounded or surrounded.
Yeah, you better be sorry. I can't believe you would do that, Fuji.
Well, there's a surrounded on stream too.
No, it's he didn't put enough of the R's.
2 R's.
Yeah. I found what he was looking at.
$5.
Let me recommendations.
Explore an abandoned town filled with mysteries and creatures capable of ending your life. Uncover what really happened. Dive into the story mode or raise the stakes in the replayable game mode Hunted.
Yeah. We need
Early
to
access.
we need to finish what's it called?
What's it called?
Pico Park 2.
I never got to play that with y'all. I got to play one.
I thought you played the second one with us. We only got through like half of it.
I didn't get to because I had to work, remember?
No, I don't. Otherwise, I would have.
Exactly. You never remember Okami.
I don't. I'm not. I have a horrible. Well, I can't say that. I have a way better memory than Nange. So don't tell her I said that. But Pico Park destroys friendships. It only destroys my friendship with Willem, which has already been destroyed. So it's
Yeah, if you want
okay.
to call that friendship,
It is. It is. We're
more
not
like
going
best
to.
frenemies.
We're not best frenemies. No. We're like. I love to hate him. There you go. He just does things that he shouldn't. That's all we'll say about that.
Yeah, he's a bit of a troll.
All right. What will him do? Everything, Fuji. You name it, he's
He does
done
a
it.
lot.
Yep. He said he'd come to things and show up for things, and he doesn't. And then when we don't expect him to show up, he
As
does.
the kids would say, he's a bit extra.
Yeah, and then he argues with everything I said. All right. Well, we're ending here today. I looked. There's no one I want to raid. So we'll just end it here. Let's see.
Oh yeah.
What's a good song I can play? Do 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 do.
Stand behind me, kitten. Watch how daddy spells this word.
That's such a
Oh,
good
dear.
sound. Here.
You remember the 21st night,
I
September.
do not remember.
All right. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night.
Have a good one, y'all.